Campbell celebrated his 100th game here at the Gabba tonight in front of a full house, and amongst the crowd was his mum, because the club very kindly flew Margaret up to see her son play, and I would imagine, Dipper, she would have been pretty pleased with what she saw.
I'm sure she is, Sandy. We're just talking about Margaret here. The club's brought up for the night, and first, congratulations on your 100 games.
Thanks, Dipper. It was great. It was a special occasion, I suppose. It's a goal of mine to play 200 games or so halfway there, and a real good win on my 100th.
You were just saying before how tired you are. It was a very hard night on the legs.
Real tired. Yeah, I haven't felt that tired for a while. I suppose it was a hard game last week, and the boys are pretty happy about it.
Obviously, the boys are very proud about the win. I mean, it was a tough game out there.
They are, and we did it for Matthew Knights, sitting there at home, getting nursed by his lovely wife, Carolyn. So, Knighter, we did this one for you, mate, and hopefully the next 7 or 8 for you as well.
But you did come up here late last year, and got belted by the Bears. I suppose that is in the back of the mind.
It was a bit of an incentive as well, but we come up as underdogs again. They were red-hot favourites with all the bookies and that sort of thing, and we seem to go into most games as underdogs, so probably suits us a bit, but, just a good win, and all the boys are pretty happy, I think.
Now, I asked Matthew Richardson to get a haircut. What about yourself?
No, he's... no.
There you are, Don. No haircuts. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, Steve.
Like having Stefan on the boundary line, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Well, let's talk about the game, because after a very, very even first quarter, Don, then Richmond seemed to break away, and even in the last quarter, although the Bears threatened, Richmond always held sway.
Well, Sandy, I had to give votes tonight, and I think Robert Walls ought to get a couple, because there were some critical moves made which really, and I suppose the players have got to respond, which makes the coaching moves look good. Now, one move was that man there, Bond, going into the forward pocket in the second quarter. At a critical time, he went down there, he kicked goals. And in actual fact, in that second quarter, I think it was 3 goals that he kicked, and he kicked that was in the last quarter. And the other move that he made was taking Richardson from the half-forward line, putting him at full forward, bringing all the guys up the ground, and then Richardson, as there, led Gowers to the ball, because up until that stage, Gowers had done pretty well. So I would say that Walls deserves votes on tonight's coaching, but then again, the players have got to respond.
And here are your players' votes. Take us through them.
Well, Justin Charles, and Justin worked out about Clark, because Clark's received votes the other 2 nights, and he's really set it up, and he worked him out. He came in on the right side of the boundary throwing, so he couldn't use the right hand. He jumped up in the centre, and it was a real battle there. Richardson, when he went down forward, again, he was a focal point. Bond was good in the second quarter at a critical stage of the game. May have died down just that little bit towards the end. But those are the votes for tonight.
So there we are, Justin.
Ballarat 14, Melbourne 16.